Hello, students, and welcome to episode 50 of Max Sensei's online English lessons. Thank you so much for watching so many lessons. I'm always happy to do them, and I'm always happy to communicate with my audience and answer all your guys' discussion question answers. So let's get started. This week, we are talking about senior citizens using technology. And as I was researching for this lesson, I found so many cool stories of senior citizens doing some amazing things with technology, things I can't even do. And I think I'm pretty good at using technology, but these guys are professionals. And it's really interesting. And I want to hear how you use technology and also what are some things you do that use zero technology. So please answer those questions at the end of today's article. Let's start reading. Today is called The Elderly and Technology. And I'll start reading the essay now. Technology is taking over the world, which can be very daunting to people who don't like using technology so much. The younger generation grew up using the internet, smartphones, video games, and other computer programs, so it is no problem for them to live comfortably with technology. However, elderly people who grew up in a very low-tech world have to learn more and more and adapt to new technology in their old age, and it is becoming increasingly frustrating for them. Some elderly people have taken on the challenge and are doing great things with technology. Let's look at some examples of them. First, a 73-year-old Japanese YouTuber from Chiba named Harumichi Shibasaki is a painter and became a big hit on YouTube. He has over 1.4 million followers around the world, and each video gets about 4 or 5 million views. He's a watercolor painter, and he starts every video with the phrase, "I'm Shibasaki." His relaxing voice puts viewers at ease while they watch him paint beautiful scenes of nature. In 2016, his 46-year-old son asked him to show the world his artwork. He agreed and now shoots all the videos by himself in his Chiba studio. If you search for Shibasaki watercolor on YouTube or Google, you can find all his videos. I really recommend it. It's so interesting. Okay, next, a retirement home or a senior living center using virtual reality headsets to go on adventures. Virtual reality, or VR for short, is a special lightweight headset that can transport the user into another world. The elderly person in the senior living center can put on the headset and be transported to Paris, London, or even the town they grew up in. It is a magical experience for those who can't go anywhere due to limited mobility, but want to continue exploring the world and all the beautiful places in it. It's also a great way for the senior citizens to start up conversations about the places they have visited or they have been to before, or to get memories after revisiting a place after they witness it in the VR headset. The Senior Living Center staff helps set up the devices and assist the senior citizens to put it on and make sure they are safe while they travel around the world in VR. Up next is a group of senior citizens who have joined the video game sports world. The Matagi Snipers is the name of a team of 66 to 75-year-olds who love to play video games together. They made a team and entered tournaments playing the most famous new competitive games like Fortnite or CSGO. They upload their training onto the internet for anyone to watch, and you can check out their Twitter if you type in Matagi Snipers on Google. Good luck to the team. It's not easy to play video games against a bunch of young kids who have good eyesight and reaction time, but it seems like the Matagi Snipers are up for the challenge. Finally, let's look at seniors who used technology to overcome loneliness or isolation during the corona pandemic. As many of you know, seniors love to join clubs and events around their local community, but at the beginning of 2020, that all changed. The pandemic had a huge impact on seniors' ability to communicate and link up with their friends, family, or local community centers. This didn't impact the young generation so much because they had SNS and their technology to join, but seniors didn't join it as much as young people. That didn't stop seniors, however, and many of them took on the challenge of learning how to use SNS, Line, smartphones, Google, Zoom, and Google Meet in order to communicate with their local groups. Without technology, their lives would have been much more lonely and isolated, but thanks to their challenge, they could go online, log into Google Meet, and continue their lessons, games, chats, and activities online. Some knitting groups, books clubs, and online sports chats were happening between seniors in the UK once a week. Other groups were doing yoga or other activities or exercises online too. Technology can be scary and difficult, but with the proper support from the younger generation, seniors can enjoy all the benefits that technology brings them. From YouTube to video games, and from VR headsets to Google Meet, there is something for everyone to enjoy. Even when the pandemic is over and seniors can go back outside to join their local community groups and activities again as usual, I hope they will remember how much technology benefited them and they don't lose that desire to keep learning something new. All right, guys, that's all for the essay. There are 5 vocabulary questions and there are 5 discussion questions. So let's look at our vocabulary. So the first word is the word daunting. This means seeming difficult to deal with. In the essay, it says, technology can be very daunting to people who don't like using technology. The next word is adapt. So this means to become adjusted to new conditions. In the article, it says elderly people who grew up in a very low-tech world have to learn more and adapt to new technology. So they have to become adjusted to new conditions. Next is the phrase at ease. At ease means free from worry or awkwardness or relaxed. So free from worry, being relaxed, at ease. Next is virtual reality. This is a computer-generated simulation. Basically, it's a headset that you put on. I have VR. It's like that, like this. VR headset. So you put it on, and inside the VR headset, it shows you a big screen, and it's like going to another world. It's really interesting and fun. I hope you guys can try this someday. I think you'd love it. Next is transport. So to take or carry people or goods from one place to another. So we said the virtual reality headset can transport you to another world. So even though I'm sitting here in Japan in my office, I can put it on and I could go to I can go skydiving, or I could go to Paris or London or something like that. And those are the vocabulary. Now let's look at our discussion questions. So 5 discussion questions. Number 1 says, what has been your experience with technology since the pandemic started? What has been your experience with technology? Has it been a positive experience, a negative, difficult, stressful? What kind of technology did you use or have to learn, and so on? Number 2, from the activities in the essay, which are you most interested in trying? Which do you think you could join? The YouTube watercolor, the sports video games, the what was the two? There were two other ones. Oh, the virtual reality headset. Um, yeah. So which one are you most interested in joining? For me, I would love to join the video game sports team. I think it would be fun to join a sports team a video game team and play competitive video games around Japan. That would be really cool. So maybe when I'm 65 years old, I will send my application to the Matagi Snipers. I hope they'll invite me. Okay, and number 3. Have you ever gotten help from a younger family member with technology, and what happened? Have you ever gotten help from a younger family member with technology, and what happened? Number 4. Do you want to improve your technology use, or would you rather just be low tech? So which do you want? Improve your tech use or be low tech and at ease? And number 5, what non-technology activity could you enjoy during the pandemic? So what non-technology activity could you enjoy? For me, reading books. I love reading books. So I could really enjoy reading books during the pandemic. But my book is an ebook, which is a piece of technology. So it's not very low tech. Reading, of course, is low tech, but I had a digital book that I used to read all my English books, which was really nice. But yeah, I am a very high tech person. I love using new technology. So for me, if my answer for question number 4 was, do you want to improve your technology use? My answer is yes. I want to always improve my technology use, and I love learning about new technology. All right, guys, that's all for today's lesson. I want to know your answers, so please send me an email and let me know what you guys think of senior citizens using technology. And of course, you're watching this on YouTube, so any senior citizens watching this would join the high-tech lifestyle too. So I'm very proud of you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys for episode 51 next time. Goodbye.